Oh, last night I watched X and here are my thoughts on the movie. There will be spoilers ahead. The literal definition of a love you would kill for. Usually when it comes to horror movies, I don't really like slow burn. Especially ones where the killer doesn't do anything until halfway or close to the climax of the movie. But in this one, the slow burn is used perfectly to the advantage of the story. By giving us characters that you are actually intrigued of learning more about, they're not boring. You kind of actually do want to see them succeed. It's almost like watching a movie within itself. Even if this wasn't a horror movie, I would be completely immersed in these characters making that movie alone. The slow burn kind of puts you in this weird headspace where you care about the old people. It's almost like instead of developing them as horror movie villains, it's more like you're watching a sad love story. Like, you know, obviously what the old people are doing is wrong, and they were acting crazy. Seeing Sis just want to feel loved, and seeing him want to love her but not being able to the way that she wants him to, makes you feel where they are coming from, although you don't really understand why. But real quick, there was one thing about this movie that was irking me. Okay, how come dude with the glasses got so mad when his girlfriend wanted to be in the movie? You're over here talking about, oh, this is a cinematic masterpiece. You were loving everything about the movie till she wanted to be in it. To me, it feels like you're a hypocrite. I get it, you already had a vision for the movie, but let's be honest, that's not why you didn't want her to be in it. And I know her name is Lorraine, but I'm just gonna call her Jenna. You messed yourself up at the end, you could have really survived. I was hoping that they would have pulled out another survival with you like they did in Scream, but the likeliness of you surviving 2 horror movies was very low. And hey, what can I say about you? You were good at your job. And I'm sorry, I know it wasn't funny, but I low-key chuckled at the way that alligator grabbed her head. And Cuddy, you were just cool. My boy had swag. And I was really hoping he would have survived too. You know, I go for any person of color surviving in a horror movie. But it just wasn't meant to be. And I know that this movie probably won't get a sequel, but I want to see what happens with her next. Like, did she become that movie star? Did she become famous? Or did she just go back to her father's church? Because we know he was preaching on that TV. He was looking for her. Did she just go back home? Like, I need those answers. I really need them.